steam and a quiet name. Spring arrives without a sound, softly laying colors down. Little shadows on the cup, city noises waking up. But in here the time moves slow, like a song we used to know. You don't have to say too much, warm air says enough. In this little corner room, April starts to bloom. Petals on the table, falling nice and slow. We don't need a reason to stay a little more. Golden in the daytime, tender in the air. Everything feels easy when spring is sitting there. Pages turning with the breeze, jazz and sugar, quiet ease. Your reflection in the glass, like a moment meant to last. No heavy words today, let the silence play. Every heartbeat finds a way to lean into the day. Petals on the table, falling nice and slow. We don't need a reason to stay a little more. Golden in the daytime, tender in the air. Everything feels easy when spring is sitting there. If the afternoon keeps glowing, we can let the hours run, like the piano softly flowing, like we're held inside the sun. Petals on the table, floating through the light. Coffee, jazz and laughter, turning noon to gold. Nothing has to hurry, nothing has to change. Everything feels closer in this gentle spring. Morning light, a mellow tune. Spring is here inside the room. A little green outside the glass, a little song the pale blue gold. I'll remain here for a while with a jazz chord in my hands and a quiet little smile. Window bloom, spring is dancing through the room, soft and near, calm and true. Everything feels new with you. Morning rests on the glass and lets the whole day pass.
Soft blue melting overhead, a lazy thought inside my head. Clouds drift over rooftop lines, someone pours another time in a cup of afternoon, warm and slow as velvet tunes. No need to chase the day, let it pass this way, like a soft chord in the room, like perfume in bloom. Creamy sky above the city, pouring light in silver streams. I could stay here through the morning, floating in these cafe dreams. Butter, jazz and pastel rain, sweet relief from all the strain. Even silence tastes so sweet when spring dusts the empty seats. Every little thing learns to softly swing in the hush of coffee steam. Nothing breaks the dream. Creamy sky above the city, pouring light in silver streams. I could stay here through the morning, floating in these cafe dreams. Maybe joy is something small, a window warmth, a song. Maybe peace is simply this, a place where I belong. Creamy sky above the city, laying calm on everything. I could stay here through the daylight, listening to the seasons sing. Creamy sky underneath the creamy sky. Soft blue drifting by underneath the creamy sky. Foam like clouds, hard like geese, a quiet song in silver keys. I Stir the day with cinnamon. Let the little rush be gone. Outside the traffic fades away. Inside the jazz decides to stay. Just enough rhythm, just enough light to make an ordinary hour feel exactly right. Slow cappuccino, warm against my hands. A little bit bitter, a little bit sweet, like spring in the middle of a downtown street. A notebook waits, the pen is still. No crashing now, no heavy well. Just the clink of porcelain and a soft refrain again. Nothing more to prove, nothing left to hide. Let the melody move like the day inside. Slow cappuccino, warm against my hands. A little bit bitter, a little bit sweet, like spring in the middle of a downtown street. Maybe all I needed was a slower kind of grace, a brush drum and a table, and this sunlight on my face. Slow cappuccino, steady as the day. A little bit golden, a little bit deep, like spring when it lingers and asks me to breathe. Foam like clouds, morning settles down.
Pores of light, a gentle sound. Between sips the world gets small. Not in fear, not at all. Just enough to hold it near. Just enough to make it clear what I missed before finds me at the door of this slow and steady tune under April noon. Between sips, between songs, I remember where I belong, in the warmth There is laughter in the air, little sunlight everywhere, a trumpet far and feather thin lets the spring come drifting in. Sweet and clean, soft and free, like a color in a melody. Lemon jazz light dancing on the cup, tiny golden moments waking the room up. Nothing too dramatic, just a tender shine. Lemon jazz light making the day feel kind. Sugar cubes and open books, gentle half-forgotten looks. Every chord is brushed in gold, every story slowly told. Stay a while, lose the rush, let the whole cafe blush. Lemon jazz light dancing on the cup, tiny golden moments waking the room up. Nothing too dramatic, just a tender shine. Lemon jazz light making the day feel kind. If a season had a flavor, it would taste a bit like this. Fresh and warm and barely spoken, like an easy little kiss. Lemon jazz light resting on the day, turning all the corners softly bright again. Nothing too dramatic, just a tender shine. Lemon jazz light making the day feel kind. Lemon jazz light. Yellow on the countertop, ba-da-da. And yellow on the countertop, ba-da.
April leans against the door and asks for nothing more. Tables filled with resting hands, half-told thoughts and weekend plans. No one needs to raise their voice, still the room is full of choice. Quiet hearts open wide, let the little feeling rise. Soft talk in April, floating through the air. Words don't have to hurry, love is almost there. In the pause, in the smile, in the simple way we stay. Soft talk in April carries us all day. The record spins a mellow tone. Somehow no one feels alone. Even strangers share the light of an ordinary sight. Easy warmth, gentle grace. Spring has found us in this place. Soft talk in April, floating through the air. Words don't have to hurry, love is almost there. In the pause, in the smile, in the simple way we stay. Soft talk in April carries us all day. No grand promise, no big sign, just your calm voice next to mine, and a chord that understands how a small feeling expands. A soft talk in April, lingering like steam, making little daytime hours feel softer than they seem. April leans against the door and asks for nothing more.
Pink light in a paper cup. Midday slowly opening up. Roses from the market stand, coloring the counter edge. Someone writes a tiny line, then forgets about the time. The day is white, but soft somehow, like a smile we wear for now. Rose latte noon, sweet and lightly faded. Spring is in the room and the room is understated. Nothing asks for more, nothing falls apart. Rose latte noon, resting on my heart. Jazz hums low beneath the talk. Sunbeams move across the clock. Everything feels gently framed, quiet, lovely, unnamed. Hold the scene just like that, like a ribbon on the day. Rose latte noon, sweet and lightly faded. Spring is in the room and the room is understated. Nothing asks for more, nothing falls apart. Rose latte noon, resting on my heart. Maybe beauty never shouts, maybe it just settles in on a table, in a court, on the warmth beneath my skin. Rose latte noon, soft and slowly golden. Spring is in the room and the hours open, open. Nothing asks for more, nothing falls apart. Rose latte noon, resting on my heart. Pink light in a paper cup. Midday opens up.
A quiet color, red and gold. A gentle story being told by the vase beside the bar. Tiny petals catch the dark. Then the sunlight reaches through, making everything brand new. Slowly, softly, nothing forced, just the bloom of being here. Mellow tulip time, folding through the day. Little bits of beauty, never asking to be saved. Only here to brighten, only here to stay. deeper hue. No big answer, no grand line, just this gentle state of mind. Mellow tulip time folding through the day. Little bits of beauty, never asking to be saved. Only here to brighten, only here to stay. Mellow to a time carrying me away. The world can keep on moving, I don't mind it now. I have this room, this song, this spring, and that's enough somehow. Mellow tulip time glowing on the hour. Little bits of beauty turning stillness into flower. Only here to brighten, only here to stay. Mellow tulip time carrying me away. A quiet color, red and gold, a gentle story being told. Chairs are still, the day is gold. Evening comes in quiet folds. Cups are nearly empty now, but warmth is still around somehow. On the floor, the fading sun writes a line and then it's done. Nothing sad, nothing lost, just a softer kind of close. Closing sunlight on the cafe floor tells me every lovely thing can linger a little more. Not goodbye, just a slower glow. Closing sunlight, moving sweet and low. The last jazz chord leans in the air, like a hand through silver hair. Outside, spring is heading home. Inside, I don't feel alone. Let it end nice and slow, like a song that knows. Closing sunlight on the cafe floor tells me every lovely thing can linger a little more. Not goodbye, just a slower glow. Closing sunlight, moving sweet and low. When tomorrow opens up, maybe I'll return again to this room of quiet color, to this coffee, jazz and spring.
just a slower glow, glows in sunlight, moving sweet and low. Evening folds the day softly away. Morning light on the window frame, coffee steam and a quiet name. Spring arrives without a sound, softly laying colors down. Little shadows on the cup, city noises waking up. But in here the time moves slow, like a song we used to know. You don't have to say too much, warm air says enough. In this little corner room, April starts to bloom. Petals on the table, falling nice and slow. We don't need a reason to stay a little more. Golden in the daytime, tender in the air. Everything feels easy when spring is sitting there. Pace turning with the breeze, jazz and sugar quiet ease. Your reflection in the glass, like a moment meant to last. No heavy words today, let the silence play. Every heartbeat finds a way to lean into the day. Petals on the table, falling nice and slow. We don't need a reason to stay a little more. Golden in the daytime, tender in the air. Everything feels easy when spring is sitting there. If the afternoon keeps glowing, we can let the hours run, like the piano softly flowing, like we're held inside the sun. Petals on the table, floating through the light. Coffee, jazz and laughter, turning into gold. Nothing has to hurry, nothing has to change. Everything feels closer in this gentle spring. Morning light, a mellow tune. Spring is here inside the room. A little green outside the glass, a little song the morning has. Sunlight on the wooden floor, someone laughs behind the door. Milk, phone, books, and easy time. Everything begins to chime. Nothing loud, nothing wild, just the day turning soft, like a flower finding light, like a heart opening up. Window bloom, spring is painting through the room, slow and bright, fresh and new. Everything comes back in view. Streetcars hum a lazy line. Time like a place the season chose. Let it stay, let it sway in this gentle in-between, where the colors feel like sound and the air feels clean. Window bloom, spring is painting through the room, slow and bright, fresh and new, everything comes back in view. If the sky turns pale blue gold, I'll remain here for a while, with a jazz chord in my hand and a quiet little smile. Window bloom, spring is dancing through the room, soft and near, calm and true, everything feels new with you. Morning rests on the glass and lets the whole day pass.
Soft blue melting overhead, a lazy thought inside my head. Clouds drift over rooftop lines, someone pours another time in a cup of afternoon, warm and slow as velvet tunes. No need to chase the day, let it pass this way, like a soft chord in the room. Jazz and pastel rain, sweet relief from all the strain. Even silence tastes so sweet when spring dusts the empty seats. Every little thing learns to softly swing. Every little thing learns to softly swing in the hush of coffee steam. Small, a window off the song. Maybe peace is simply this, a place where I belong. Laying calm on everything. keys, a quiet song and silver keys. I stir the bay with cinnamon, lip a little rush, be gone. Outside the traffic fades away, inside the jazz decides to stay. Just enough rhythm, just enough light to make an ordinary hour feel exactly right. Slow cappuccino, warm against my hands, a little bit bitter, a little bit sweet, like spring in the middle of a downtown street. A notebook waits, the pen is still, no pressure now, no heavy will, just the clink of porcelain and a soft refrain again. Nothing more to prove, nothing left to hide. Let the melody move like the day inside. Slow cappuccino, warm against my hands, a little bit bitter, oh, a little bit sweet, like spring in the middle of a downtown street. Maybe all I needed was a slower kind of grace, a brush drum at the table and the sunlight on my face. Slow cappuccino, steady as the day, a little bit golden, a little bit deep, like spring when it lingers and asks me to breathe. Foam like clouds, morning settles down.
Pause of light, a gentle sound. Between sips the world gets small, not in fear, not at all. Just enough to hold it near, just enough to make it clear. What I missed before finds me at the door of this slow and steady tune, under April noon. Between sips, between songs, I remember where I belong, in the warmth, in the ease, in the hush between the beats. Steam curls up and disappears, taken with it little fears. Someone hums a velvet line, and the room becomes kind. Maybe peace arrives in the smallest signs. A chair, a smile, a note that lingers at my fingertips. Between sips, between songs, I remember where I belong, in the warmth, in the ease, in the hush between the beats. No fireworks, no big scene, just a soft and lovely theme, turning ordinary air into something I can keep. Between sips, between songs, the whole day quietly leans on coffee light in springtime. gentle sound. Yellow on the countertop, a bright note that never drops. There is laughter in the air, little sunlight everywhere. A trumpet far and feather thin lets the spring come drifting in. Sweet and clean, soft and free, like a color in a melody. Lemon jazz light dancing on the cup, tiny golden moments waking the room up. Nothing too dramatic, just a tender shine. Lemon jazz light making the day feel kind. Sugar cubes and open books, gentle half-forgotten looks. Every chord is brushed in gold, every story slowly told. Stay a while, lose the rush, let the whole cafe blush. Lemon jazz light dancing on the cup, tiny golden moments waking the room up. Nothing too dramatic, just a tender shine. Lemon jazz light making the day feel kind. If a season had a flavor, it would taste a bit like this. Fresh and warm and barely spoken, like an easy little kiss. Lemon jazz light resting on the day, turning all the quiet corners softly bright again. Nothing too dramatic, just a tender shine. Lemon jazz light making the day feel kind. Yellow on the countertop, a bright note that never stops.
April leans against the door and asks for nothing more. Tables filled with resting hands, half-told thoughts and weekend plans. No one needs to raise their voice, still the room is full of choice. Quiet hearts open wide, let the little feeling rise. Soft talk in April, floating through the air. Words don't have to hurry, love is almost there. In the pause, in the smile, in the simple way we stay. Soft talk in April carries us all day. The record spins a mellow tone, somehow no one feels alone. Even strangers share the light of an ordinary sight. Easy warmth, gentle grace. Spring has found us in this place. So soft talk in April, floating through the air. Words don't have to hurry, love is No grand promise, no big sign, just your calm voice next to mine, and a chord that understands how a small feeling expands. Soft talking April, lingering like steam, making little daytime hours feel softer than they seem. In the pause, in the smile, in the simple way we stay. Soft talking April carries us all day. April leans against the door and asks for nothing more.
Pink light in the paper cup, midday slowly opening up. Roses from the market stand, coloring the counter edge. Someone writes a tiny line, then forgets about the time. The day is white, but soft somehow, like a smile we wear for now. Rose latte noon, sweet and lightly faded. Spring is in the room and the room is understated. Nothing asks for more, nothing falls apart. Rose latte noon, resting on my heart. Resting on my heart. Jazz hums low beneath the talk. Sunbeams move across the clock. Everything feels gently framed, quiet, lovely, unnamed. Hold this scene, just like that, like a ribbon on the day. Rose latte noon, sweet and lightly faded. Spring is in the room and the room is understated. Nothing asks for more, nothing falls apart. Rose latte noon, resting on my heart. Resting on my heart. Maybe beauty never shouts, maybe it just settles in on a table in a court, on the warmth beneath my skin. Rose latte noon, soft and slowly golden. Spring is in the room and the hours open, open. Nothing asks for more, nothing falls apart. Rose latte noon, resting on my heart. Resting on my heart. Pink light in a paper cup, midday opens up.
A quiet color, red and gold, a gentle story being told by the vase beside the bar. Tiny petals catch the dark, then the sunlight reaches pages through, making everything brand new. Slowly, softly, nothing forced, just the bloom of being here. Mellow tulip time, folding through the day. Little bits of beauty, never asking to be saved. Only here to brighten, only here to stay. Mellow tulip time, carrying me away. Coffee rings and polished wood, everything feels understood. A saxophone in distant blue paints the air a deeper hue. No big answer, no grand line, just this gentle state of mind. Mellow tulip time, folding through the day. Little bits of beauty, never asking to be saved. Only here to brighten, only here to stay. Mellow tulip time, carrying me away. The world can keep on moving, I don't mind it now. I have this room, this song, this spring, and that's enough somehow. Mellow tulip time, glowing on the hour. Little bits of beauty, turning stillness into flower. Only here to brighten, only here to stay. Mellow tulip time, carrying me away. A quiet color, red and gold, a gentle story being told. Chairs are still, the day is cold. Evening comes in quiet folds. Cups are nearly empty now, but warmth is still around somehow. On the floor, the fading sun writes a line and then is done. Nothing said, nothing lost, just a softer kind of close. Closing sunlight on the cafe floor tells me every lovely thing can linger a little more. Not goodbye, just a slower glow. Closing sunlight, moving sweet and low. The last jazz chord leans in the air like a hand through silver hair. Outside, spring is heading home. Inside, I don't feel alone. Let it end, nice and slow, like a song that knows
to this room of quiet color, to this coffee, jazz, and spring. Closing sunlight on the cafe floor leaves a little golden line beside the wooden door. Not goodbye, just a slower glow. Closing sunlight, moving sweet and low. Evening folds the day softly away.